What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another episode of The Road to Glory. It's rewards day. Don't think I'm opening my rewards. I got gold 2. I had like what, 10 games or 11 games left or something, maybe even 12 games left, I can't remember. So we got a couple of rare mega packs and a rare gold pack, 45,000 coins, which is quite nice. I don't know if I want to open the packs or save the packs. Like, it's such a bad team of the week. That will leave me 2 mega packs for Team of the Year, a rare gold pack for Team of the Year, a rare players pack for Team of the Year, and 2 rare mega packs for Team of the Year. I think that's a decent start. Maybe I can get a couple of drafts done between now and Team of the Year, and then of course next week's FUT Champs rewards as well, where I'm going to try and play 40 games this weekend. I don't know if I'll get through it. However, I am interested in a couple of players from this Team of the Week that I want to put into a team. I don't know how I'm going to fit them in the team, so we're going to buy the players first. And then we're going to go ahead and look at what kind of team I can build around them. And the first one is going to be Ryan Sessegnon. And I'm going to play him in a really weird position. He's mad cheap on the PlayStation. Oh wait, that's his... Ooh. I want his left back version. I mean, even his left back version is mad cheap. It is crazy cheap. Let's go see if we can get him for 14.75. Yes, we can. So I'm going to take... I'm going to take Ryan Sessegnon. I'm not going to be playing him at left back either. I don't like... Let me get the 2 players that I want, and then we'll have a look after that. But if I can get him for a little bit cheaper, then that would be great. But if I do have to pay 15k for him, then that's not a problem at all. On Xbox, funnily enough, these guys are way more expensive as well. They're like 25k on Xbox. So the left back Sessegnon there, he's going to go into the club. And the other person that we are going to be picking up is going to be Obiang. Pedro Obiang is also super cheap. 15k, boom. Oh, we missed out. No. I did see him at like 14k's and stuff as well. So he's definitely around this price. And obviously rewards have only just been handed out recently. So he's going to be quite cheap. I don't want to obviously spend too much time trying to snipe him because... That's not what the video is about. Let's see if we get 15,250, 15,500. Damn, I actually missed out on that one at 15k. There's one at 16k there. We'll take him. So Obiang is also going into our team. Now, the reason why I don't know what kind of team I want to build for this weekend league is because I don't know what tactics or formation or anything that I want to use this weekend. I don't know what players I want to use this weekend. This is going to be the last weekend that I don't use a serious team or play FUT Champs seriously entirely until... Hello? Oh wait, Sessegnon's from Fulham, isn't he? No. Until what? Until Team of the Year is done. So, with Sessegnon, I want to play him either as a striker, as an immediate sub, and just bring him on as a sub and play him at striker, because with those finishing, shot power, attack positioning and stuff, he'll be great. But I kind of want to get him on 10 chem. Failing that, I want to play him as a winger in a 4-2-3-1. And I want to play Obiang as a CDM. Now, the reason why I'm just confused as to what I want to do is because I kind of wouldn't mind playing Obiang and Fernandinho together as a 4-2-3-1. Which means it would just be hard for me to fit Sessegnon in without going for players that I don't necessarily want to use. Let's see who we've got as Englishmen that can fit. I just don't really have anyone. We could go and get that Braithwaite card. Have we got like special English players? Yeah, we've got Ashley Young. That would only give 1 link to Sessegnon. But then Ashley Young might get a bit better links. Ooh. I don't know. How's Ashley Young looking? For a winger, he wouldn't be bad either. Yeah, I'm mad confused, man. I'm mad confused as to what I want to do. See, because funnily enough, right, we could do this, and then let's go to a 4-3-3 real quick. The 4-3-3 basic. No, not the 4-3-3 basic. I need the one where the left wing and left back link. If there is one. Yes, this one. So Ashley Young will be able to get onto 7 chem with full links. So I'd need a Premier League player or an icon up front. And Sessegnon will be able to get 7 chem on soft links. then it just depends how I change this team and in what way. Because like I said, I don't really know. Now we could go and get, as I say, we could go and get Braithwaite from Middlesbrough. Quality special concepts. This card is alright, man. 4-star, 4-star, high. Decently well-rounded. Could also use, we could throw him in there like so. And then they both get soft links. Now how much is this Braithwaite card? Yeah, he's mad cheap as well. And it would just be fun to use these two guys. But I want to use Sessegnon as a striker, which means I'm going to need a fullback. Which means I might go... I don't know where I'm going to go, man. I don't know what I'm going to do with this team. And this is why there might not be any gameplay today, because it's just going to be a long video of me trying to figure out what the hell I want to build. So yeah, I just don't understand, guys, basically what I want to do with the team. But I know I want to use Obiang, and I know I want to use Sessegnon. And I don't know how to link them. Obviously it's going to be easy to link them. But what I want to do is, obviously, I want to use Sessegnon potentially as a striker. Or as a winger in a 4-2-3-1. So I don't really know how to get the rest of the team in. I mean, we could just go for like a full Premier League team. Obviously, I have a considerable amount of Premier League players. We could use Schmeichel in goal, not a problem. We've got Valencia, we've got Eric Bailly that we can throw into the team as well. We've got plenty, generally, of Premier League players. Don't want any of those guys. Maybe we would want the Raheem Sterling. And in terms of special cards, of course, I know we've got icons, midfielders, attackers, Aaron Moy in there as well. But do I really want to use this kind of team? I mean, we could throw Defoe up front. We could throw Herrera in midfield. Gets a strong link to Obiang. But then it makes it difficult if we go to a 4-2-3-1, because then Herrera would have to be the cam. And that's not ideal. So I don't really know what I'd want there. Coutinho, I mean, if we put Coutinho at left forwards, he gets a strong link to Fernandinho. I don't really want to use Defoe either. Maybe I just use Sessegnon as a sub and start Obiang instead. I don't know. Or we could put Braithwaite back in here. We could put Coutinho up front here. He would get 7 chem there. If we swap those around, he would eventually get 7 chem there. And if we actually put those in there as well, oh no, then Herrera's still 1 link short as well. Let's put Obiang there. Now, yeah, Coutinho would still be in trouble because he wouldn't have the links that are needed, sadly. I'm just a little bit stuck, really. I don't really know. Is Moy a good shout for a cam? Not really. His passing's okay, his shooting's okay, his physicals are quite good. I like the look of this Obiang card. I want to try him out. Medium high 6'1", really good stats, good passing, good shot power, composure's good. We could go 4-1-2-1-2 and play. We could bring Coutinho back down to a left wing and play him at right wing. I don't know what that would mean for Fernandinho, and I don't know what that would mean. Like Braithwaite and Sessegnon would be off chem, but then, like I say, I want to use. Man, my hair is getting way too long. I want to use Sessegnon as an attacker, and it's difficult to do that without links. One soft link for these two is fine here. Of course, I could always put Rui Costa in at centre mids and not use Fernandinho. Let's see what that would. Oh, that wouldn't necessarily change much. All it would do is put Costa in there. It wouldn't actually help with links to these guys, the two left-hand sided dudes. They'd still get 6 chem unless I played an English centre-back. I obviously don't have a great English centre-back. I think I would have Keane or Smalling would be 2 of the guys that I could use. Or I could use Jagielka or Cook, but I don't want to do that. So if I did use, I'd probably want to go for Michael Keane, really, and use him. I just think he's got a little better stats than Smalling. So we could throw Michael Keane in there, and that means that Sessegnon would get full chem. And I could actually put Ericsson up front. If we got... Ooh, this team might be alright. If we got Christian Eriksen, just the base version of him, how would we set this team up? So we could play 4-1-2-1-2. Sessegnon would be the left back, and I don't want him to be the left back. I want him to be either a left wing or a striker. Now, I could just take... Or I could just play any player up front that would give everyone 10 chem, take them off, and bring on Munir or even Ashley Young at left back and put Sessegnon up front. So if we started like this, we'd play 4-1-2-1-2. We'd play Obiang as a CDM. We'd play Herrera and Costa as centre mids. We'd play Coutinho as a cam. And we would play Sessegnon and Braithwaite as strikers. So 4-star, 4-star. Yeah, I think that would be fun. Then I would need a fullback to be replaced by the striker. And that fullback would have to be someone who's quick, strong, and good on 5 chemistry. And what we've got in terms of cards that we could use as a fullback that would fit that mould specifically. Kimmich, not fast enough. Matuidi, not fast enough. Gustavo, not fast enough. Munir, he gets good enough. Munir would be a good shout, right? Except for the fact he's not rapid and he's only going to get 5 chemistry, so he won't get a huge boost, if anything at all. Actually, let me have a look on. Footbin real quick. So Munir. I apologise if I'm pronouncing his name wrong. So if he gets 5 chemistry with a shadow. Oh, I mean, he goes up to 87 sprint speed. His defense goes up a nice little bit as well. Wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. The only other thing, other thing I would need is I would need someone to link. I would basically need a Premier League Danish player. Apologies. Nation Denmark. Let's just have a look. Other than Christian Eriksen, who else do we have? And Schmeichel, obviously. Christensen. Could pop him in there. We would lose. Do we lose overall team chemistry? He would go up 1. Why do we have so? Why is that only 88 chemistry? We get 6 more on Coutinho, 2 more on Obiang, 1 more on Herrera. Oh crap! Oh wow, my battery's dead. Quick plug in. I guess Eriksen might just be the guy that we go to. Anyway. Oh, I could put Højbjerg up front. That would work, because then Højbjerg would get 10 chem as well. That's an interesting team. It's not like the most insane team. Yeah, I'm going to go and get Højbjerg, I think. So if we play Højbjerg there, what we'll do is, I might actually bring Ashley Young on as a sub, because he's actually not going to be faster than Munir, unless I go and get the second inform Young, or, because, pace isn't everything, but I want someone that's going to work well. Second inform Young only goes up to 86 sprint speed and is actually mad expensive. I've got the red Kolasinac. I've got the 83 Kolasinac, and he has 85 sprint speed to start with. So we could put him on. And of course, as I say, he gets what would be considered as 5 chemistry. So that puts him up to 88 sprint speed. His defensive quality is not as good as what's his face, as Munir. Could go with someone like Kyle Walker on the 5 chem, but then again, although Walker's pace would be great, his defending wouldn't be ideal. Or we could go with Hector Bellerin, who has even worse defending. I might go with Kyle Walker. I need someone that's just going to be insane on 5 chemistry. Doesn't have to be a fullback, it just has to be someone that can play good as a fullback. And what we've got for that, let's go for... Apologies that I'm looking at obviously the screen and not you, and you're just looking at Ashley Young here. I'm trying to figure out what player would work for me at fullback, right back. So we could have Nelson Semedo defending really not good enough. Javier Zanetti obviously wouldn't be ideal for me. Valencia we've already got. It's just about, Versalco, that informed Versalco. Yeah, that I think that might be what I want to go with. Because on 5 chemistry, he goes 89 pace, 88 acceleration, and is much, much better than all the other guys. And he's only 30k. Wasn't there a fullback in this team of the week as well? Oh yeah, Sergio Roberto, not fast enough. Versalco is a good shout. The rest of the players that side of things are too slow. So left wing back to left back, we are looking at Ooh, I've got that red Fabra, Frank Fabra. I could use him for sure. He would come on with a shadow on 5 chem and be 95 pace. Tackling not ideal, but it would save me having to buy someone. Roussillon defending not really good enough. Zanetti, Sessegnon, Fabra. I think Fabra would be, or Alexandro that I've already got. Oh wait, did I say whoever my left back is? If I put them on 5 chem, yeah, that's much better. Alexandro is the one. I'm going to use Alexandro. So Young can get off. Arnautovic can get off. And Moy can get off. We're going to take... Ronaldo's obviously going to come onto the bench. We're also going to take Alexandro on the bench. And then we're going to go to our special cards and take a few more... Maybe a few more super subs, maybe not, I don't know. Matuidi, Kimmich. I don't know how many spots I've got left. Perlo I'm not really interested in. Promes I'm definitely interested in. And that's a lot of the space that we've got. So what we'll have is we'll have Munir. And Sandro will be the guy that comes on for the attacker. And I might only use this for 8-10 games, right? And then switch back to my main team. But I just want to do something a little bit different. On a weekend where I'm not going to try and take this as seriously as possible, I just think it'll be fun. Now, do I actually want to use Obiang instead of Fernandinho? Obiang's worse than him in every possible category except for passing and physical. But Obiang is 6'1" medium high, whereas Fernandinho is 5'10" medium high. Or do I go with Obiang and Fernandinho? Now, I'd have to change their positions around a little bit. But if I do this, I can actually play the 4-2-3-1, can I not? Because I'd have Fernandinho and Obiang at CDM. I would have Costa at cam. Oh, no. Yeah, Costa at cam. Coutinho and Braithwaite as the outside wingers. And Sessegnon up front. Or if I played 4-1-2-1-2 like this... But then I'm missing out on Herrera. And is Herrera better than these guys? So Herrera's better than the pair of them as well. But I kind of just want to try this Obiang because I like his in-games more than the overalls. His short passing, long passing is good. His vision's good. His composure's good. Once we whack a shadow card on him, I feel like he's going to be just an absolute machine. So who would I go with? Yeah, we'll go with Fernandinho. We'll take Herrera as a sub. Munir as a sub. Sandro will get subbed on. And then we've got some interesting characters. And as I say, if I don't like it for the first 10 games or so, then so be it. You know, it's not the end of the world. So we need to go and get Michael Keane with a shadow. We need to go and get Højbjerg and Braithwaite. So Højbjerg, if we can get him as a centre forward or a striker, would be ideal. But it wouldn't be the end of the world. Yes, these bronze squad fitness cards are starting to sell now as well. That's what I like to see. So yeah, we'll go and get ourselves Braithwaite. Hopefully with a Hunter card on him already. 15k is... Oh wait, hold on. Let's go special. So 15k is there for as well. Let's see if there is one with a Hunter on for 15k. Obviously Hunter would be the preferred chem style on him. I don't mind if I have to go and buy one, but if I can get him for a reasonable price already with a Hunter chem style on, which I can't, 20k, 18k, ooh. Hunter's a 5k, so if we can get him, if he's 13k or less, it would be more beneficial to just buy him and then buy the Hunter and go like that. But if he's any more than 13k, it is more beneficial, not by much. We're saving about 1,000 coins to buy him with a Hunter chem style on, but we're saving some coins, so that's quite okay. Yeah, it does look like that 18k, and he's already a left wing as well, which is perfect. Means I don't have to buy a position modifier. So we'll take Braithwaite as well. And I think this guy is going to be a lot of fun. 4-star, 4-star, 99 pace, 99 shooting in the areas that are going to be important, good enough composure, good stamina and strength. I'm excited to use these cards. I'm excited to use some cards that I didn't necessarily think I would be excited for. We're also going to want Michael Keane. I could obviously go and get an icon centre-back. Again, if Keane's not working. But I feel like if this team isn't going to work, I feel like the best scenario would be just to switch back to my main team rather than going to like investing more in players. I don't really want to invest in players, but I wanted to try something new. You know, we've saved our coins for Team of the Year to buy Team of the Year players. which was, in my opinion, the right thing to do. But at the same time, I want to use a different team this weekend. As I say, even if only for a few games, I'm still super interested in using a different team. We've got him as a cam. All right, so he's there as a cam. Is it expensive to get a cam to CM card? Is it going to be more beneficial just to buy Christian Eriksen? Because we'll be able to sell Eriksen off afterwards. If Eriksen's like relatively cheap, 40k or so. No, let's go and get Højbjerg. Højbjerg. Wait, did I spell that wrong? Is it Højbjerg? Yeah, Højbjerg. Now he's cheap as 600 coins for a centre mid. But obviously I would prefer him as a centre forward or a striker, and I don't know how expensive the centre mid to cam cards are. I can't imagine huge. So we're going to get him just at any price, or at the cheapest price, maybe even 400 coins for Højbjerg, and then we'll just convert him. I might not even have to convert him actually. If I can get the whole team onto 100 chemistry, I won't need to convert him. He would be a byproduct because he'll be getting subbed off straight away anyway for Alexandro. So it'll be interesting to see how this team works. Obviously, we're going to need to change our manager. We might need to change a few positions here. So we're down on Chem at the moment. We need to convert Coutinho back down to a left wing. Now, that's a shame that we wasted coins on the left wing to left forward section. But have I got, yeah, there we go, left forward to left wing. So that gives us 3 extra chemistry. I need to put either a Danish Premier League manager or an English Premier League manager. Now, a Danish Premier League manager would obviously get 2 chem points for Højbjerg and Braithwaite, but an English Premier League manager would get the 2 chem for Keane and for Sessegnon, and would give me an extra chem point on Obiang, and would save me having to convert Fernandinho to anything other than a centre mid. So we could do the CDM to centre mid for him. We've got 3 of those, which is fine. And then a Premier League manager will give us an extra boost of chem, which should get us to 100 chem, hopefully, without me having to buy anything else. So an English manager is needed that is also from the Premier League. Premier League, there we go. So we'll throw him in. And that takes us to 98 chemistry. That's sad. Yeah, Obiang's 1 short because of position. And Højbjerg's 3 short. Now, I only need... I could just do it without it, because they'll get the chemistry eventually, and it will take us to 100 chemistry eventually, but it's going to make another impact on Alexandro. That's why I want it to be 100 chem. I wouldn't mind normally. I guess we can convert Obiang to a centre mid as well. I know I'm going to convert him back down to a CDM, and I also do want to put that shadow card on him. I picked this shadow card up, fortunately, for quite cheap, at like 4,000 coins or so. So we got that for about 1,000 coins cheaper. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, that's the team, and now we need 1 extra chem point that will eventually come from Braithwaite. But in the meantime, I am going to have to convert Højbjerg up, sadly, just to get that team chem. As soon as we can get him to 4 chem or more, it'll be done. Have I got centre mid to cam? I have. I've got 8 of those as well, so we've got a lot of those. That doesn't actually give us a spot. It's going to be the cam to centre forward that's going to give us the big chem boost. And I don't have any. I don't have any, which means that they are probably mad expensive. But hey, it's going to be fun. I'm actually very, very, very excited to use this team. I hope it works as well as it should do in my mind. You know, in my mind's eye, I'm like, yeah, this team's going to be sick. You know, it's got a lot of solid capabilities. There's a few negatives about some of the players, and what we'll do in a second. I know this video is already going to be mad long, and in fact, this video is probably going to be late for today. But I want to just give you a quick run through of every player. We'll have a look at the team We'll have a look at how the team looks in game, so I can show you exactly what it's going to look like in game, so you can kind of get an understanding of where I'm going with it, and we'll go from there. So that should have put us up to 100 chem. That does. It's just a visual glitch that it isn't on 100 chem on the team. If we back out of Ultimate Team and go back in, it should have us now on 100 chem, because we just added like 7 chem points to Højbjerg there. So everybody's going to be on 10 chemistry, except Braithwaite on 9, and Alexandro is going to be coming in what would essentially be on 5 chemistry, which, as I say, it gives him a small boost still, which will hopefully still make him an insane player. So, in game, this team is going to look like this. Him there, and these two around like so. And it's going to be, I might play Rui Costa on the outside cam actually. He's a lot faster. Might have to change his chem style because I can apply a hunter to him and get his, or like just a catalyst or something just to get his pace up. That'll get his sprint speed to 99 because I think he's a bit faster than Coutinho because Coutinho has good acceleration but lower sprint speed. So yeah, I'll actually play, let's get anything, maybe an engine, maybe a engine or a catalyst depending on what I've got a lot of. I don't really want to waste a hunter on him. So I've got an engine, that's fine. I've literally only got an engine. So we'll play an engine on Rui Costa. Now he's going to be an outside cam, so his finishing is not the most important thing. So I don't mind that his shooting is still going to be bad. But that's his pace is going to get a nice little boost. So he'll actually be rapid. So the idea is this, guys. My centre-backs might be a problem. Bailly, definitely not. But Michael Keane, he's good though. 6'3", medium-high. His reactions are quite low, but he's got good pace, good defending, and good physicals, which is great. Eric Bailly and Antonio Valencia, we know are great. Alex Sandro is going to be coming in on 5 chem. I still feel like he's going to be an absolute machine. He's still got great pace and acceleration, great defending, that still gets a boost with that shadow card on 5 chem as a sub. Sad part is, I'll be making a sub immediately, bringing Højbjerg off. We're then going to be using Fernandinho and Obiang as CDMs, both with medium-high. 5'10" for Fernandinho. 6'1" for Obiang, but only a 3-star weak foot for him, whereas we'll have a 4-star for Fernandinho. We're going to have high work rates on the cam Coutinho. He, for me, hasn't been great so far playing at cam, but maybe playing as a central cam in the 4-2-3-1 will be different. Rui Costa is our outside, one of our outside centre cams. Good pace, good passing, good dribbling, good physicals. Very well-rounded shooting, except for his finishing, which is a problem regardless of where he plays. We're also going to be playing Braithwaite as a cam. So we're going to have that as a great card. With a Hunter Chem style on, 99 pace, 95 acceleration. Shooting stats, very good. Passing is decent, dribbling is decent. Stamina, physicals in general are decent. And then Sessegnon's going to be our striker. I'm going to need to get a Hunter Chem style for him, which will put him up as well with really good pace and shooting. And the reason why I want to use him as striker is because with that agility and balance and that composure, I hope he's just insane. He's got low reactions and low ball control, which might prove to be a bit of a problem. That's why I want to test him out, maybe only the first 5 or 10 games. He's got 91 stamina as well. I'm just excited to use something a little bit different, but this is what my team's going to look like tomorrow for the video. Alternatively, if I'm not enjoying the 4-2-3-1, which I don't know if I will be or not, what we'll do is we'll play like this, and we'll play Braithwaite and Sessegnon up front together. We'll play Coutinho in at cam. We'll play Fernandinho and Rui Costa as centre mids, and we'll play Obiang at CDM. And I might favour this just to start with anyway. I might start with this this team like this, and we'll go from there. But basically, this is going to be my lineup for this weekend league, at least for the first 10 games. You'll see it in action tomorrow because I'm going to play live tomorrow with it. I'm not overly sold on Schmeichel in goal. I know he's a lot of people's favourites, but I might go out and buy like a Lloris or a Petr Cech just to pop them in there, just to get rid of an 83 rated goalkeeper. I don't know. And then if things aren't going well, we've got Ronaldo on the bench, we've got Munir on the bench, we've got Herrera, Matuidi, Promes, and I'm excited to try this Jermaine Defoe as a sub late on where pace isn't going to be super important for him. It's a great card. If only we could upgrade his pace a little more to like 88, 89, 90 sprint speed, he would be deadly, but he only goes up to 84 sprint speed with that cam with only 76 stamina. So as a sub, I think he'll be far better suited than as a starter. But yeah, this will be the team, guys. I feel like it's going to be a lot of fun to play with. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If I bottle this weekend league because I use such a stupid team, then so be it. But this is going to be the end of the video for today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to leave a like rating, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.